Alright, another way that you can solve a multi-digit subtraction problem is through the trade first method. This method is just as it sounds. You trade first and then subtract. So if we come up with a problem like 541, now that's what we have. But we're going to take away 392. We have this, we're going to take away this. Here's what you do. Well, since you have 541, you have 1 in the ones place, you can't take away 2. So what you're going to need to do is trade. So I'm going to take this one group of 10, I'm going to take one group of 10 from the 4. So now I only have 3 groups of 10 left. And then I'm going to add that group of 10 to this 1. Now I also have to remember to add that 1 in there. So I took a 10 plus 1. Now I have 11. So I can do 11 minus 2. Again, trading first. I have 3 groups of 10. I'm going to take away 9 groups of 10. I can't do that. So I'm going to take one of these from the hundreds place. Now I only have 4 left. Well, now I have 100, or that's 10 tens. 10 tens plus 3 tens is 13 tens. Now if you look here, everything is in its own column. Everything's nice and organized. I've traded all my numbers. Now you can subtract. 11 minus 2 is 9. 13 minus 9 is 4. 4 minus 3 is 1. And then if you want to remove those to help you see the answer, you get 149. So that's the trade first method. Now again, notice I just want to point out that you have to make sure that when you add 10, you also add that number. So let me show you another one. Pick the problem 342. We're going to take away 193. Okay, again, trade first. We're going to trade first. Take a look. Well, I have 2, so I can't take away 3, so I'm going to have to trade. I take a group of 10 from this 4, so now I only have 3. I'm going to add 10 and 2. 10 plus 2 is 12. So 12 minus 3, I can now do that. 3 minus 9, well, I can't do that. I only have 3. I can't take away 9. So I'm going to cross this off. 3 goes down to 2. We're going to add 10 to this. We have 13 now. 13 minus 9, I can do that. 2 minus 1, I can do that. Now we'll solve. Keep in mind that everything's in its columns. I'm not going to draw the dots this time because we're going to try and move away from that. So I have 12, I'm going to take away 3. Now I have 9. 13 minus 9, I have 4. 2 minus 1 is 1. 149. I'll show you a common mistake that a lot of people make that unfortunately bring them to the wrong answer. So I'm going to put a problem right here. This is going to be the right way to do it. I'm going to show you just the right way. On the left side, I'm going to show you what not to do, as I do see this happen every once in a while. We'll take the problem 638. We're going to subtract 547. Okay, here's what I see some people do correctly. 8 minus 7, well, we can do that. 3 minus 4, you can't do that, so we're going to have to borrow. 6 comes down 1 to a 5. 3 plus 10 is 13. I can now perform all of our operations. We have 8 minus 7 is 1. 13 minus 4 is 9. 5 minus 5 is 0. Or I'll just leave the 0 out because I know that that 0 has no value. So, this is what to do. We'll give it a big check mark. We'll do the same problem. I notice that some people do this every once in a while, which will lead to the wrong answer. Will lead to an incorrect answer. Okay, so we'll do 8 minus 7. You can do that. 3 minus 4, well, you can't do that. Here's the mistake. So they do take this down to a 5, but they'll cross this off and put a 10 instead of adding the 10 plus the 3. When you do that, you're in danger. I'll show you why. 8 minus 7 is 1. 10 minus 4 is 6. 5 minus 5 is 0, or we don't have to put that. Our incorrect answer is now 61, when our correct answer was actually 91. So I leave these both up here. I'll just explain this. When you trade, you want to make sure that you add 10 and the number. You do not do just the add the 10. So I'm going to cross this off. Take a look. So I'll try another problem. We've been subtracting numbers that have hundreds. What to do if you have a different problem such as this? So we have 2,374. We're going to take away 586. Okay? Same concept, different numbers. 4 minus 6, well I have 4, so I can't take away 6. So I'm going to borrow from the 7. Now 4 plus 10 is 14. I have 14. I can take away 6. Go to the next one. Again, we're trading first. 6 minus 8. I can't do that. I only have 6. There's no way I can take away 8. So I'm going to borrow. 3 goes down to a 2. 16, or 10 plus 6 is 16. If I have 16, I can subtract 8. Absolutely. Go to the next place. Again, trading first. We have 2 minus 5. Well, you can't do that yet. Cross that off and make a 1. And then we're going to add that group to right here. Again, 10 plus 2 is 12. I have 12, I can subtract 5. And I have 1, so I have nothing here. And this is an empty place, so I don't have to worry about subtracting there. Now, after we've traded, we can now do this all. 14 minus 6. 14 minus 6 is 8. 16 minus 8 is also 8. 12 minus 5 is 7. The 1 has nothing to subtract, so the 1 comes straight down. We have 1,788. Again, remember, add the 10 plus the number that's also there. I'm going to give you 2 problems that I'd like to try on your own, and then you can watch part 2 of the video to see if your answers are correct. So the first problem is 504 minus 311. Go ahead and solve that problem. And then we'll try 1,091 minus 914. So those are the 2 problems I'd like you to try on your own. Then you can come back and watch part 2 and we'll check and see how our progress is. Thank you.